front and center. All right, Mr. Jonathan Majors. His brother was arrested. All right. So we're gonna bring him out front in the congregation and see what happened here. All right, this brother on top of the world right now. He just did the Creed movie. I went and checked it out. The movie was pretty neat. Did the Creed movie. Cool. He did Ant-Man, right?
That was pretty good too.
So he's doing lots of stuff right now. So just wanted to mind through this situation real quick, get people's opinions on it. And I had a video I wanted to bring up, and I'll play this video for a second, and then we'll mind through this real quick. Shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. Go over and subscribe to this channel. His brother be cooking over there.
Jonathan Majors was at a bar in Brooklyn. In returning home from the bar in Brooklyn, his girlfriend was also inside of the taxi. Now, it appears that Mr. Jonathan Majors, give me like some text messaging sounds in the background, guys. Yeah, he was text messaging with some other lady when his girlfriend confronted him while she was trying to sneak a peek at his phone. Now, stop the show. Look, I don't like nobody looking at my goddamn phone. I pay this bill. You don't pay no bill. How you up in my stuff? I pay the bill.
So there we go. To start it off, we'll get back into this, but that's how it started. Mr. Jonathan Majors, he's the hottest thing on the scene right now. He's a young bachelor, and he living his dreams out, right? And he was in the car with the young lady. Let's see if we can pull a picture up. Correct me if I'm wrong. I see you had the picture on your page. We'll see if we can get the picture up of her, and we'll mine that out. And she was looking over his shoulder as he's sitting there texting another woman. He doing his thing, right? Young, he in LA, he hot, doing his thing. But now he catching hell because he was, for all intents and purposes, they on his ass on TikTok. They saying he was in the car with Becky, and they on his ass. So they on his ass on TikTok. All right, so you know how them sisters is over there. When they get a hold of something on TikTok, I'm trying to tell you, they're going to grind it down to the most finest of most granular, like sand. So they grind his brother up, and they try to say, well, if he was with a sister, this wouldn't have happened. I beg to differ. I don't know. But we're going to mind through this. So correct me if I'm wrong. Come on in. I see you look like you chopping at the bit.
First off, I don't know where Poke is at, but he was on my show not too long ago, and he said we never see rich men with average women. And this is an example of where the fuck he was wrong, because she is below fucking average. She is below average. So for him to have all of this paper and the status that he has, that's your shorty.
Look at Tiger Woods, though. Look at Tiger Woods, same thing.
But Tiger Woods don't even identify as one of us, though.
That is true.
I ain't even tripping about what Tiger doing.
He need to subscribe to this channel. He'll be in a better position. But you're right, he don't.
But damn near every black American woman would want to fuck with Jonathan Majors, and that's your bitch. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Hey! You want to smoke now or later?
No, I was just saying. That's what you said, bro. You said rich men never have an average woman.
I don't think
that's below average.
I don't think any sister want that brother. They was talking bad about that brother on the social media I was seeing. Whenever he was on the cover of Vogue, they were saying he ain't all that.
Oh yeah.
He ain't you buying whatever. So there you go. And it seems to, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like our sisters do not like a man unless he is displaying that goofy, hood, toxic masculinity.
Like you said, you see his lady in the car, and the sisters on TikTok said if he was in the car with Keisha, this wouldn't have happened.
All right, that's bullshit, because Tory Lanez was in the car with Megan and this shit happened.
Real talk.
But he shot
same shit happened to Bill Cosby. It's anytime that there's like a prominent black figure, first they emasculate him. You see him stuck with somebody that like Marcus said, below subpar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I only say below average like that because of the status and what he has, and he can probably have damn near any woman that he wants. And for you to
That's
go after
facts.
that, and it's not like I don't know, was she with him shooting in the gym? Like what's up? Like how
No,
long she
that
been
was his
around?
girlfriend. They just hanging out.
He's trash.
All right, all right. Allow me to respond. I'm not going to defend her looks, but what I said still stands. I mean, okay, maybe you could find one or two or three. From what I understand, Charles Barkley's wife is very ugly. You know what I mean? But still, what I said was right. It's very hard to find a rich man that got an ugly wife. That's super hard to do. So okay, we found one that has a average looking
I had
girlfriend.
to fuck with you, bro. I had to.
I know you can't. I know you can't. But I also would say she's only average because I haven't seen enough pictures to say like she's trash or she's ugly or anything
That's the
like
only
that.
one you need.
Oh, you know what? That's true. That's true. I'm not even gonna play myself
I mean,
Yeah, if he was with a sister, would he have these problems?
Okay, can I answer that? Okay, all right. While I had the mic, that's the problem. That's the problem right there. We have data, stats, and statistics. We have actual facts. We have what they call facts. Okay, and the facts is Black women are the least married women in America, and they divorce at an 80% clip. So what that means is, damn near nobody wants to marry them, and then when you get married, they're probably going to divorce you. Okay, so that right there makes them very, very dangerous and scary. But on top of that, I don't never see nobody talking about Black men that's with white women in successful, happy relationships. We all do this though. We all sit back and wait for a bad situation. Be like, see, but nobody be like, damn, look at that brother. He been married to her for 20, 30 years. Everything's all good. So I'm not a fan of all that, man. I'm not a fan of all that, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry because how I look at it is.
Hold on. Let me finish my statement.
Go ahead.
There's too many examples of sisters doing just as crazy as shit. And then you brought up Tory Lanez and an old girl, and you're like, oh, he shot her. Well, why did he shoot her? And number one, he didn't shoot her, but why did he shoot her? Yeah, allegedly he shot her, but why did he shoot her?
Guilty of that shit.
The point of the matter is there's a lot of chaos and toxicity all around the situation. All around the situation.
I feel
so
like
this isn't particularly a race situation. Not this one.
I agree.
So that's all.
What you were saying though, I have no problems with, people date who it is that they want to date, marry, and all of that type of stuff. But some do have issues with if you are a well-to-do man, you are wealthy and you are married to someone of the dominant society. When you pass away, none of that money is going to your community. And all of that paper is going to the dominant society.
That's still not a reason for me to marry. Listen, when you have an 80% divorce rate, 80% of the time she's going to file. So you mean to tell me you're gonna get into a marriage because my money gonna go to her? Ain't nobody thinking about that when they get married.
I think they
Ain't nobody thinking about
that they do.
You're thinking about a way to protect your money. I don't want my money going to nobody but my kids. I'm not going
to 50 years. You don't want millions of dollars to go to your black wife. That's what you're telling me. Just your kids.
Not if she divorced me in the most embarrassing way and she turned out to be a terrible person. What do you mean? Just because she's black, she deserves all my money?
No, I'm not.
Are you kidding me?
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah. So once
you going in this with what I was saying is like, cause I'm about to get married. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't not want my wife to have access to the funds that I got, but I'm not just out here making it just for me to give to her.
Right.
So
I agree.
I agree with you on that part. I just wanted to know if that was where you was coming from. You was going into a relationship with those preconceived notions, or this is coming from experience, and clearly it's coming from experience. You know what I'm saying? So
it's coming from experience. I was married to a black woman. I'm about to marry a white woman. So it's coming from experience. And all I'm trying to say is when it comes to marriage, you're talking about business and you're talking about love. All right. So, but what trumps what? Business or the love? The business should always trump when it comes to marriage, the business should trump the love. All right, you got to be thinking in a business sense when you're about to get married. Okay, so at that point, let's take a look at these numbers. Let's take a look at the data, the stats, and the actual facts. And the facts of the matter is, it is not working out for brothers when they marry black women. That is the fucking facts. That's not experience. That's not my own personal opinion. It's just the fucking facts.
So what are you saying?
So what I'm saying is, I mean, I can't.
Should we go be passport boys?
No, I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying that I can't.
Period for
No. Listen, one thing about me, I'm never at a point where I'm going to diss black woman. I've never been at that point. I ain't never going to get to that point. But all I'm trying to say is, I can't look at Jonathan Major's situation and say that this is because she was a white woman, and that's the what they call it, the tonization, or that's the implication of some of these videos. It's like, oh, she's a white woman. See how it went bad because she's white. No, I can't go there with that one. I can't go there with that one because it goes left whether they white or whether they black, man. Like, and also the charges got dropped and the woman said that ain't none of that shit true. So this is not a situation where it's like, oh, see, he was dealing with that white girl. So see, nah, that's not this.
Well,
that's
shit, if it's gonna go motherfucking wrong, it's gonna go wrong with a sister. That's just how I feel.
Okay, fine.
Real quick,
Hey,
go ahead,
Poke,
Mr. Diz, go ahead.
And to be honest, Poke, a lot of the sisters were saying that then, and then the add fuel on the fire with him being with a white woman, they were the one that was fueling that, already accusing them of being an abuser, and all the information didn't come out. And so that's where a lot of that came from.
Let me say this real quick. I think that